not even need Bauer's game for me.
Hi, YouTube.
We are back again today for another Bauer Family Learns, and today we are going to be playing The Color Monster from Cooperative Games. This is for 2 to 5 players. Take about 20 minutes to play, and it's for ages 3+. And I'm here with my 7-year-old son, Sean.
Hi.
Camera's over there.
Hi.
And 4-year-old son, Luke.
Big day.
And today in The Color Monster, our goal is to help the Color Monster deal with all of his emotions. Because right now, he is all different colors. He doesn't know what emotion he is. Is he mad? Is he happy? Is he angry? Is he scared? Is he sad? And we're going to help him figure it out with this little girl. And this little girl will calm him down. Because sometimes we have people who help us calm down, don't we? Mm-hmm. All right. So what we're going to do is set everything up. Now, I do want to mention that I don't have everything set up. You're actually supposed to have these. Yeah, right there. Thanks, Luke. These right here set up, but they don't actually show you how to assemble them in the rules, which is a huge oversight because that would imply that they're really simple, and they're not. And I think I might have snapped these part off. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing wrong here. So we're just going to set them out like this, and it works just the same. So on your turn, or before you get started, set all 5 of the different emotions out. Set the monster here, the little girl here, and give the die to the first player. And that's you, Luke. So roll up that dice. Let's see what we get. Remember, roll it on the board. So you get to move the Color Monster 1 space. So he can go here, here, or here. Ooh, all right. So that one is happiness. So Luke, tell us about something that makes you happy or a time you were really happy.
Sean tickling me.
Does that make you really happy when Sean tickles you?
Yeah.
I like those too. I love those moments. All right, so now what you're going to do is you are going to take the happiness and you're going to try and put it into one of these jars. So which jar do you want to put the happiness into? That one right there. All right, so let's see if that is the happiness jar. So we're going to flip it over. And if it's yellow, you're right, it's not, it's red. So that is actually the anger jar. But that's okay, because we just flip it back over, and as long as we remember that that's the anger jar, we're good. So that goes back. And now it's my turn. Ooh, so the spiral means I can move the monster anywhere. I want to go to calm.
That's sad.
Sad. I mean, sad. So, something that makes me sad. It makes me really sad when I come home and Mommy and Luke are fighting. Because I come home from work and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to hang out with my family and relax. And you guys sometimes are really upset at each other, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to work on that, right?
Yeah.
But that makes me really sad because when I come home, I'm in such a good mood because I get to see you guys for the next few hours. But sad. Let's see. Boop. That jar. Oh! So this is where things get rough. So this is a jar of emotions that are all mixed up. Because sometimes you don't just feel one emotion, do you? Mm-hmm. Sometimes you're angry and mad. Sometimes, I know you don't like this, Sean. Sometimes you're angry and you're happy because I'm making you laugh. Don't you get really mad when I do that?
And sometimes, most of the time when you're angry, sadness is a little bit over there. Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
It's my
well,
turn?
no, it's not. It's going to be Sean's turn next. But since we got the jar, here's what's bad about this. Now, I have to leave the jar face up. And if we ever get 3 jars out here that are mixed up emotions, we lose the game.
Because the Color Monster gets too mad.
And yeah, he explodes. He blows up the city. And the other worst part is now I have to mix 2 of these jars up. Now, luckily, the red one was still over here somewhere, but it's your turn, Sean. Oh, yeah. Keep everything up here. I forgot. All right. So, 1. You get to move the Color Monster 1 space. Now, don't forget, if we can get the little girl to the Color Monster space, she can calm him down. Say, hey, calm down. Calm down, man! And then we get to flip this jar back over.
Yeah.
So, which one are you going for? You could go for the red if you think you remember where the red one is.
Yeah, go.
Going for the green. All right, that is calm. What makes you... What's a time that you've been calm, or what's something that makes you calm, Sean?
Being being by myself.
Being by yourself. What do you like to do when you be by yourself to be calm?
Read books or
play the
Not your
with
turn.
Legos.
Play with Legos. What else do you think he likes to do to be calm?
play with Play-Dohs.
You know what I like to do when I want to be calm?
What?
I like to play video games.
Me
And
too.
I like to play really competitive video games that stress me out, and that calms me down. Takes my mind off of everything else.
Well, playing video games just whenever I hurt myself, whenever I play video games, I totally forget I hurt myself.
I also like going to game night, and that really calms me down because sometimes when I go to game night, like there might be screaming, there might be fighting sometimes,
And Dad.
and sometimes mommy might be mad at me. But when I come to game night, I just flick the switch. And all of a sudden, I'm in a magical world filled with monsters or trains or dominions, whatever that is. But anywho, let's put calm into the calm jar, Sean. Put that calm in the calm jar! In a calm way. All right. Is that the calm jar? Let's see. Oh, nailed it. So that's perfect, which means yes. We have now successfully gotten our first emotion into the jar. And if we can get all 5 emotions into the jar, we win the game. Your turn, Luke.
Someone's got to get that little girl over
Remember,
there.
roll over here. That way people can see the dot. Ooh, you got to move him 2 spaces. So which emotion do you want to go to? 1. Do you want to end here?
2.
Do you want to end on this spot, Luke? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
All right, so here's what you can do. Check this out. So the rules don't actually tell you if you can go diagonal. So what you could do is you could go 1, 2, or 1, 2. Do you want to do that?
Or you could
1, 2. Yeah, it doesn't say you can't go diagonal, so let's go diagonal. All right, Luke, what is something that brings you fear? What's something that scares you? Or what's a time that you've been really scared? Either one of those.
Like when I stab my toe and do something really hard, I scream really loud and it hurts.
Oh, were you worried that it might be something really serious that you'd have to go to the hospital? Yeah, that's my tummy right now. My tummy's been like messing with me for like the last week, which is not normal. And that makes me a little bit scared that maybe I'm sick. Sean, you're about to fall backwards and bust your head open. So let's not do that.
Oh!
That scares me.
Yeah, me too.
Because if we go to the hospital, you're like 100% gonna get the coronavirus. Somebody in there is gonna cough on it.
Will I flip out?
All right, but right now, let's put fear in the fear jar. Let's deal with our fear right now. Where do you think it's gonna go?
Where should it go? Go.
Right there. All right, flip it over. Is that... Oh no! Jumbled up emotions. You're not just scared, Luke. You're also angry. Because that stupid thing hit your toe. Even though it wasn't that thing's fault, was it? Sean has a problem with that. You like to blame your problems on a lot of other people, don't you? But we're working on it, right?
Yeah. Someone got to get that little girl over there.
But since we have the jar up, now we have to mix up 2 of these. So Luke, you have to swap 2 places. Don't look at them. Yep, you know what's going on. Dude, you're 4. What am I explaining that to? You know what's going on. Yes, little girl, get over here, please. Fine, I'll come over to you. Hey, you need to chill out, bro. The emotions you're feeling right now are not going to matter in about 10 minutes. You're going to be just fine eating a sandwich, sitting on the couch. Yeah, you're right.
Is that how we flip over one of those?
Yep, we flip up one of the jars.
No, I do it.
You can do the next one, okay?
Well, why are you doing it? Mommy!
Actually, I don't like how you got in his face like that. Sean, did you like that?
No.
Would you like it if he got in your face like that?
Yes.
You'd like it if he got right up in here and did this?
Yeah.
Would you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, you're jumbled up right now. You are angry and happy because you're laughing. But actually, I mean, if we're really deciding who should be mad, it should not be you. Who should it be? Whose turn was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, though, I'm like the color monster, and I realize that it's not important. I'm not even going to remember that you did it in an hour. So I'm not going to get...
Or in 10 minutes.
I'm not going to get emotional about it. We can play with the pieces a little bit.
Hey, you don't be eating ice cream in 5 minutes.
So chill out, homie.
Yeah, you chill out.
Now let's get your emotions into the jar. Sean's turn.
Yeah.
Can we hold hands? No, your hands are all fuzzy and colorful, and I'm worried you're going to get it on my white clothes. Look at it. So we need to read this book. I like the artwork a lot. All right, 2. 2 spaces. It's still a 2, even if it rolls.
1, 2.
All right. What emotion? That emotion is anger. What gets you angry? What's a time that you've been really angry, Sean?
Well, what makes me really angry is if someone like makes fun of me. I get like really when someone makes fun of me behind my back, I'm just like.
Do many people make fun of you?
No, but.
Has it ever happened before?
Try you.
Treyu does?
Yeah. It was at bunch, so this is what happened. So like Treyu was like making fun of me, and I was like.
Does that ever happen to you? Do people ever make fun of you, Luke?
No.
Really?
Well, that's good.
Doesn't Lincoln hit you?
He didn't make fun of me.
Well, but Lincoln hits you?
He didn't hit me.
Please don't stand like that on this high table, Sean. Sit on your bottom or on your knees.
I'm gonna sit on
But yeah,
the chair.
nobody. And you know what? You know what's actually cool? I played this in my class with James. Don't say his last name, or else we'll have to take down the video. Kindergarten James. And he said the exact same thing when we got to the spot. The thing that makes him really angry is when people make fun of him. So you're not alone in that. And you know what? Daddy used to get mad about it, but being on YouTube, I get a lot of people who make fun of me. So I can't get angry about it anymore because it happens all the time.
Like with your new intro.
Well, yeah, we'll put that. Spoilers, there's a new intro coming. But anywho, let's get that anger into the jar. Let's take care of it. We talked about it. We got it into the jar, so hopefully we've solved our issue.
That one.
You think it's that one? You think it's that one?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, no! That's bad. That's bad. 2 jars up. All right. And the little girl is really far away. She's... Okay. So
No
mix
one
up
said
2
you
of the
can't-
jars, Sean.
No one said you can't go diagonal.
Even if you do go diagonal, Luke's going to have to get a 2 to get to the little girl.
Well,
All right.
saw this lit that this one.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I saw him.
I think it might have looked like you did, but I don't think you did. Because me and Sean have talked pretty recently about cheating. And I don't think Sean's going to cheat again, are you?
I saw him. I saw him for real.
Well, sometimes
He was like,
people might accidentally do that. So even I don't think he did it on purpose. Plus, this is a cooperative game, so we're all working together. So it's not like he hurt you in any way by cheating. Maybe he might have hurt your experience a little bit.
well,
Anywho,
he did that.
What did?
well, you know what?
Is
We
it
can
my
check the
turn?
camera later.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn, so you don't take the monster. You take the dice.
Oh.
And hopefully we can get that little girl to the monster because he is really upset right now.
That means
Booyah! You get to move the little girl to the monster. Hey! Are you getting mad again?
Yes.
you will get you'll get your
You know they did. Your favorite food inside when you.
Remember, camera's right here.
No.
you'll get your favorite food, root beer floats in a minute.
Well, let's not always try and solve our emotional problems with food because that's another problem that Daddy can talk about.
Okay, you.
But which jar would you like to flip over, Luke? And yes, it's Luke gets to flip it over. No. We flip over one of these jars because you solve the anger. We're gonna pretend like we didn't see that one. Actually, you know what? That's cheating. So we're going to go mix, and that makes it harder. But now it's fair. All right. So you gotta flip over one of these. No. One of these, buddy. You gotta flip it back over. You calmed the monster down.
This one?
No, one of these 2.
One of the
You calmed the
stuff.
monster down, so now he's not so emotional.
Yay!
All right, awesome. Pound it. Ooh, whoa, that was a powerful one.
What? Really?
Do you need me some more? Yeah, I'm still kind of upset. That's okay. Here's a hug. Sometimes people need Sometimes people need a little bit more emotional help, don't they? Mm-hmm. Some people only need a little bit, like Daddy, but some people need a little bit more. All right. Bam! Sean's turn. And we're looking good. We got no jars flipped over. 2.
And so the chip for the green one.
Well, that one's a good one. We want that one flipped over.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Where are you going to, Sean?
Don't go to green.
Well, if you go to green, you actually get to go again. Oh. Yeah.
1.
But let's not do that because it doesn't make any sense. You can get anywhere you want right
Yeah, he went to yellow.
now. What's something that makes you happier? What's a time in life where you've been very happy, Sean?
When I'm with my friends.
When you're with your friends? Oh, no, the board's kind of askew. Your friends at school?
Yeah, and like Maxon, who's not at my school, and in different friends that don't go to my school, like Maxon.
Okay. Yeah, I love hanging out with my friends. I love talking to my friends. I love playing games.
Where's that happiness, Joe?
Do you love hanging out with your friends too, Luke?
Yeah, like Marvin.
Happiness?
And I want to go to Marvin's house today.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, but at least
we know where the red is now. The red's right at the end. All right, so put that back, and then Luke, it is your turn. And if you can get to the red, that'd be big.
Two.
Well, there also is a sneaky way for him to get there if he gets a 1. But I want him to try and figure it out.
It's a 1.
All right, there's a sneaky way to get to red, even though you only move 1. Do you know how to do it, Luke?
Oh, no.
Don't say anything, Sean. All right, so what are the spots you can go to, Luke? Can you figure it out? With a 1, you can go where? No, not the little girl. Remember, moving the monster. So you can move 1 space with the monster. You can go here, here, or here. So that's exactly the sneaky move because the rules say if you ever are on a lily pad that doesn't have an emotion, you get to roll the die again. And now you can get to red. Booyah, baby.
And
1. You don't want... Oh, no. Remember, if you're going to go to red, you just go bloop.
you need to go that down. Yes.
All right, so what is something that makes you very angry, Luke, or a time in life where you've been very angry?
Sean.
When I did what?
When Sean hated me, remember when he said no short sandwich, then he hated me?
Oh, at Mimi's table?
Yeah.
I think that wasn't... I wasn't there. Me and Mommy were on a date, seeing 1917, which is just magnificent. But yeah, I don't think he meant to... I think he was just like, how about a knuckle sandwich? But then he actually punched too hard and it hit you in the face.
Yeah.
But either way, we got to be careful doing that stuff.
Yeah.
So, Luke, what you angry?
All right, yep. Which jar are you going to put it in, buddy?
Go down.
Let him do it. Yeah, I was going to say, let him do it. Don't be an alpha gamer. It's called an alpha gamer. Flip it over. Make sure it's red.
Yep.
Booyah! All right. My turn.
Here's the spot.
Let's get rid of sadness. What is something that makes me very sad? It makes me very sad that you boys will never get to meet my mommy and have her as a grandma. And it makes me really sad that you won't get to meet my dad, your grandpa, until he gets out of prison. And by then, you're going to be grown-ups. And then you'll make the choice of whether or not you want to meet him. But that's what happens when you make really bad choices, isn't it?
So,
But that still makes me sad, especially that you're never going to meet my mommy because she was awesome. All right, sadness.
Where's that sense?
Right there. This is the sad jar. I'm so sure that's the sad jar. I'm so mixed up. I'm sad and I'm happy.
And I'm angry.
All right. So we got to mix 2 of them up. Pa-pow. And now it is Sean's turn.
At
Remember,
least
roll the
the
board, Sean.
girl's 1 step away.
And a good friend, a lot of the time, will be 1 step away. There to calm you down. Like, I know that I could always call Eric, and he would be there if I needed him.
Are you mad? Don't
Hey,
worry.
Sean. Luke, can you stop making those
You'll
noises,
get
please?
pizza in 1
Can we stop focusing on the food so much?
Yippee!
Okay. Your turn, Luke.
That's
It's
weird.
going to be morbidly obese. Or very emotional, one of the two. Remember, roll over here. That's where people can see it, okay? All right, you can move the monster to wherever you would like. Where's it going? Do you want to take care of fear or happiness?
Or sadness.
I don't know. The player moves the color monster to any space on the board. Yeah, I guess you could just stay to your space. Well, moving implies that you would have to move. But you could easily move here. Yeah, I don't think you can stay on the same space, but the rules are very loose. All right, Luke, what's something that makes you happy, or a time that you've been happy? I see you got a big smile on your face. This is going to be a good one, isn't it?
When Sean tickles me,
You already said that one.
I want to do it again.
No. Nope, right here. Different emotions every
Okay.
time.
Can someone say the same thing as someone else did?
No.
Okay.
I just house ruled that.
When,
Both
when,
those.
when, when
Would
I
you like that if
get
he did
more
that to you?
sleep, when I get more sleep.
That makes everybody happier, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If you wouldn't like it when he did that to you, don't do it to him. That is incredibly rude and disrespectful.
Is my turn to flip?
Do you understand me?
Is my turn to flip over one?
Yep. You need to. Which one do you think is yellow? Oh no! So we gotta mix two of them up.
Come on, are you okay?
Which two? No, don't flip them over. Just mix two of them. Remember?
I hope.
Don't flip them over. Yep, just like
I
that.
hope he's. This is the blue.
All right, I'm gonna go to here,
Are you mad?
which means that gets flipped over, and you sit up.
I just want to light up.
What is something that makes me, what was it, what emotion? Sad. It makes me sad that, because of the coronavirus, you boys are going to miss the next month of school and you're not going to see your friends.
Yeah.
And
With
you're,
Marvin.
well, you'll probably still see Marvin because we're friends with Adam, but the rest of your friends, yeah. All right.
And we'll still see Max.
So let's see, which one? Right here. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Ooh!
Do we know where this future?
We do know where the fear jar is, and it's your turn, Sean. Never roll on the board. One space.
All right, monster.
Face your fear. Wait. Let him grab it, okay? You didn't like,
Because I want to get to fear.
you could have just went like that.
Ah. Well,
1, 2, yep, gets you to fear. All right, what is something that you fear, or something that, a time where you've been very,
when I'm in something.
don't touch the camera, okay?
When
buddy?
I'm in something that is pitch black.
When you're scared of the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's a very common fear, and ba-boom! We only have 2 emotions left. Your turn, Luke.
two.
Hey, your jar's upside down, Holmes. Alright, 2 spaces.
Uno.
No. Remember, you started here. So,
Uno.
the spot you go to is 1.
So.
I did.
So,
One.
1. Yep, bingo. And then do you want to go here or there?
Those.
Happy! What makes you happy? Or when's the time that you've been really happy?
Well,
Put your shirt down, please.
what makes me really happy when people are with me.
You don't like being by yourself? You like
No.
when people are with you?
Click, clap.
You know what? Daddy's the same way too. I really love being in a crowd.
Click.
Sean, can you stop doing that?
that?
Yep. Happiness. Ooh, it's sadness, which means that's not bad. We know where the sadness is. All right, come on, give me a 2. Actually, I can game the system. Or just get that. Pa-bam! Gonna stand in your head. Ow! Hey, get off my sadness. I don't even know what that means. That's a big pile of tears. Such a big pile that I put a fish in it. Why do I live in a pile of tears? What kind of life is this? I want to go over to happiness land. I'll eat you. Okay, I want to go over to this land. There's no water. Fine, I'll stay as tears.
You can go to anger.
Oh my gosh, I need to stop doing this because I'm starting to forget where sadness is. Okay. Something that makes me sad. It makes me sad. Or a time that I've been really sad. Hey, Luke, can you please stop doing that?
I liked when I did it.
Well, you can do it after we're done shooting the video, okay? Something that makes me really sad is, it makes me really sad worrying about you guys when you get older. Because right now, I have a lot of control, and I can do my best to make sure that you go on the best path so that you can have a good life. But once you get older, training wheels are off, and it makes me kind of sad, kind of nervous. It makes me kind of jumbled up. Kind of sad. I thought we had a jumbled up jar. That it's going to make me sad when you guys move out of the house. Because I love having you boys here. That makes me kind of sad. Does that make you a little bit sad, Sean?
Yeah.
That's all right. It's okay to be sad. It's good to be sad sometimes. Okay? It's okay, buddy. We're both crying a little bit. It's not a big deal. It's a part of growing up. But where was that sadness jar? Right there? Was this it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we got the sadness in the jar, right? Let's get to this happiness. Let's get to this dub.
We only need one more.
Grab the die, homie.
Get two.
Don't roll it like this.
But don't worry.
Hey, Sean, don't roll it like that. Just roll it like this.
Well, he can roll it however he wants.
I
Well,
don't want him to roll it like this because he just lands on everything.
It's
Um,
a secret
that's
way
all
to
right,
get
buddy.
to happiness.
Well, in some games, it's not all right. In some games, this is actually really cool. In some games, there's lots of stuff on the board, so you have to be very careful when you roll the dice. But with this game, not a big deal if you knock her over. What? It is. That makes me very angry when you knock me over.
Is it my
Shush it, little girl. Well, I need to say what
It's his turn. Just place the dice
what
down.
makes me happy is when
He did it.
well, what makes me
Roll it.
happy
He did. He rolled it.
is that I'm happy that I can play, that I can do wrestling.
Oh, you like doing the wrestling practice we're in right now?
And I also want to. And when I'm 5, I can do wrestling.
You
That
wanna-
Sean does.
Yeah, they still have the club. We'll definitely do.
This has to be
Oh! Hey, I solved all my emotions. Cool.
those two.
No, we just won. High fives, baby.
Yeah, the rest of them were jumbled up.
High fives. Hey, Luke, what's the matter, buddy? We just won the game.
Yeah. I think you wanted to find the happiness star.
Oh, did you want to be the last one?
No! All I wanted to do
Luke, if you break
bend
this...
this.
Well, let's talk about that, buddy. Buddy, if you bend this, the board will break.
Oh, looks
And then I don't think we'll play it for a very long time. And I like this game. Did you
I
like
don't.
Okay.
I do. Oh, looks like someone.
Well, Luke, if you don't like this game, then we
That's
don't...
why I want to bend it.
Well, Luke, this is my game, and so I want you to take care of it.
I don't
Well, Luke,
want to. I
Luke,
just want to
what do you think I would do if, say, Lucy or Adam or Jimmy broke one of my games on game night because they were mad?
You'd say nothing.
Well, do you think I'd want them to come back to game night?
Yes.
I don't think I would. I'd probably be like, if you're going to act like that, I don't want you coming back. So if that ever happens again, I don't want you to come back. Okay? Now, Luke, what's the matter? Why are you so upset?
Because I'm mad.
I understand you're mad, but can you tell me why you're mad?
No.
Well, why not? Do you not know?
I do know, but I don't want to tell you.
Well, let's put your emotion in the jar, buddy. Can you... Wait, where's the anger? Can we put the... Can you help... Do you want to put your emotion in the jar?
No.
You don't want to put... Where is the anger? Do you see it, Luke?
It's right there.
No. Where's the anger monster? Where's the anger one? Do you see it, Luke?
No.
Did it get moved? Is it under your bottom? Is it under bear? Hey, you got that bear? Where is it, bear? Tell me! I don't know, man.
I found it.
Oh.
It was under Luke's foot.
Hey,
Oh,
careful.
looks like somebody.
Do you want to punch the anger?
No, I just want to play it.
Well, if you break the game, I'm going to be very upset and you won't play it. Okay?
Looks like somebody needs taken care of.
Oh.
That's what the little girl's like.
Hey, buddy. Are you okay? Do you want to talk?
No.
Hey. I will ride my bear up to see you. Hello, sir. I understand that you are angry. How about we deal with this emotion in a positive way? Hey, buddy. Can you tell me why you're mad, though?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
All right. Well, maybe we'll talk about it later. Do you want to talk about it in a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about it when we get upstairs. All right, so that was the Color Monster, a game all about emotion.
I never want to play it again to find if you're and you or not.
Okay, well, you don't have to play it again. Me and Mommy and Sean can play it again.
No, you're not because you're not letting me play.
What's up, guys?
Well, Luke, that's because the game was over. We won.
And I don't want to play with you.
Okay. Well, then I won't play with you anymore.
I don't.
I'll just play with Sean and Mommy.
Hey, guys.
Careful, buddy. All right, so that was the Color Monster from
Yo,
DeVere Games.
Yo, what up?
What did you boys think about the game?
I like it.
I didn't
Why not?
because you made me cheat.
I made you cheat. How did I make you cheat?
From Sean, from making Sean go set it, but I would set it after you.
Hey, Tim.
And he also goes first.
Actually, you went first, remember? You got to roll the dice first, buddy.
What was that for? What was that for? My name is Tim.
Remember, because you did the first one, which was happiness, and you said that you liked when Sean tickled you. You remember that?
No.
I remember that. He went first, right?
Yeah.
So, Luke, but you don't want to play this game ever again?
I do.
Oh, you do? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was the Color Monster. As you can tell, quite the emotional roller coasters from DeVere Games. I played it in my class. I played it with them. Highly recommended. Even though I wish the rules were a little bit more fleshed out.
Yeah, my name is Tim.
But there you go. If you're enjoying what we're doing, please try to click on that subscribe button down below. Do either of you boys have a question for the people in the comments below?
I don't.
If you
Listen to your brother.
wanted to feel one emotion, what would it be?
For the rest of your life?
No, just for the rest of the day.
For the rest of the day?
Yeah. Hey, give me Tim back.
All right, well, which emotion would you like?
I would like. I just want to be calm.
You'd want to be calm all day? Which of the... Yeah, hit the button. Which of the emotions would you like to be all day? You'd like to be sad all day?
No.
You'd like to be calm all day?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I'm going to give you kind of a weird answer. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I have had days where I've been sad all day. I've had days where I've been angry a lot of the day. I would like to have a day where I was scared all day. Because you know what? I would like to be happy all day. What am I talking about? I want to be happy all day. Well, let me know in the comments below. What would you like to be all day? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. And yes, the components are very popular as well.
Yo, my name is Tim.